I Got Some Shit to Say to podcast, man. We're back like we don't stop because trust us, we never do. All we do is work. Y'all know me.
Fuck you, Squint.
That's right, R.I.P.
Whizzle fizzle.
Forever and always. With me today. Wow. So nice to have her back. It's always nice to put a little bit of beauty in the room.
Thank you.
Right? Ladies and gentlemen, you may have heard her lately on Step Brothers 4 or her brand new EP, Love Me, available now. We have the beautiful and talented Miss Robin Raynelle back in the building.
Thank you for having me.
Right? It's always great when she's around. Such great energy. Shut up. Also, check this out. When I got the call that Robin was going to come back and join me, she was like, hey, I'm going to bring somebody. And when she mentioned his name, I was like, no, whatever you do, don't bring him. I'm just playing. I love this guy. He's been on here like 3 or 4 times. Shout out Nasty Nice, man. Yeah, dog. What's up, guys? So nice to have you guys back here. And fun fact, I didn't really think you guys would be here tandem. But hey, I'm all for it, man.
Same.
Nice.
Man, let's get
Robin and Raynelle.
Same.
Like I said, brand new EP. Miss Robin's got some heaters out there.
You like
Love
them?
I do. They're great.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah. And like I said, I did not, and fun fact, I have to say it again, I did not know the affiliation. I didn't know Nice did the record. You know, most of the shit I hear from Nice has got his name all over it. So it's like pretty recognizable. Or I see him cooking in the studio, like in prep, like building up to the records being released in real time. So, but I had no idea he was the genius behind the curtain on these.
Nice, and I go back 20 years. I'm
Ugh,
gonna say.
flex.
Yeah.
So-
Dang, that's crazy.
Ain't it though?
Yeah.
We're all old,
20 piece, yeah.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah, I just accept it at this point.
Yeah, it's fine.
Right.
I mean, happy to be on this side.
Right?
We
For
have
sure.
some folks that we miss that aren't here with us now. And
Big
so
facts.
I do not take that for granted. And I for sure don't take for granted just those genuine relationships with people that
Absolutely.
reciprocate the love. So
Yeah. Plus, we all look great,
we do.
right?
Thank you, thank you.
This is true.
We all do.
Yeah.
We all looking good because
Right.
we got good purpose and we love what we doing.
Well said.
Yeah.
Love that part of it. Robin, like I said, I heard you recently on Step Brothers 4. I applaud your contribution to that, obviously. There's not really many things that drop nowadays with Lito's name on it that Miss Robin doesn't get a hold of somehow or another, right?
Sure.
That's like the one thing, like it doesn't matter. I can always rely when I see a Lito project or some chunk of work,
automatic, yeah.
it's automatic.
Yeah,
you know
for sure.
Robin's on that thing somewhere. It even it's spread across the board. If you're unaware, like Miss Robin's been a vocalist on so many classic records, and it's just a legendary presence. Like there's
Legendary.
only one Robin Raynelle. And properly entitled, she said it off camera. The last time Miss Robin was with us, it was episode 204. Is that what it was?
204.
204. And the title of that episode, do you remember what it's called?
I didn't name it.
I want you to
Y'all
say, I
did.
was hoping she'd just
I'm
say
not
it.
gonna do that.
But the title of that, I titled it Queen of Cashville. Because, dude, it's just, I can't really say any other female that just comes to mind when I think about just a presence on so much material that's just a lengthy fucking track record of just like, oh, that's her too. Oh, that's her too. Oh, I seen her there. I see her here. Or, like recently I see you on the road. Like you working. Let's talk about that for a minute.
Yeah,
What's
so-
the approach with it? What's the title of that?
Sure. So, I mean, I'm a vocalist. I'm an entertainer.
For sure.
Singer, dancer. I arrange some stage shows, blocking, stage choreography. So, I mean, I am an entertainer for hire.
Yeah, I get it.
I do a lot of events, be it a wedding reception, corporate convention.
Yeah.
I do a lot of those in town and out of town. This past weekend, we played Jared Allen's NFL Hall of Fame inductee party.
Dope. Flex.
In Canton, Ohio. So we do a lot of stuff like that.
Yeah.
It is a blessing. Nashville, I don't think people realize Nashville is like the hub for that.
Okay.
People come to Nashville to get their singers, their dancers, their producers, their writers, their creators. And so this is the place for it.
Yeah.
I thank God that I was born and raised here.
Sure.
Because I was also trained here.
Right.
In the studio, dance studios, vocal coaches. It came from right here at home. And so I even think just the relationships and collaborations that I've been able to do over the years is because I was born and raised here.
Right.
love representing the 615 and everything that we stand for.
It's a flex on its own nowadays too, man.
Facts.
Are you born and raised here, Nice?
Nah, I wasn't, so I can't.
Loser.
I can't say that.
But I wouldn't raise. I'm just messing with you. I wasn't born and raised in the city, but I was in Rutherford County, and I moved here the moment I could. I moved to Nashville.
Y'all been here long enough,
right? Exactly. Okay. But it's like its own little flex now when somebody says, "Where are you from?" and you say, "Oh, here, born and raised." Like, really? Like, it's kind of like a.
There's 7 of us.
Yeah, there's not. It's
literally.
It's the list is getting shorter. It seems like. But yeah, it's been dope to see, and you guys have seen Nice here before. Previously with B. Howard, I think you pulled up with B. Howard once, and he pulled up with Kane Comfort. Shout out Kane Comfort and B. Howard. But what's interesting about that whole triangle is that B. Howard's involved with these live shows as well. Yeah. I love that for B, and I see him acting an ass every time y'all perform.
We have a blast.
Yeah,
Bruh's hilarious.
He is. Okay? Shout out B, man.
I knew he was funny, but I'd say like the past couple years that we've actually done some stuff on the road. Like, bruh, it's seriously,
yeah.
You're
he could be a comedian.
He really could, bro. He's so funny, and I've known him for so long, dude. Like, we go so far back. But I've talked about this on the pod before, where I got to try some of that stuff before, and we were auditioning for like cruise lines and shit. Jay Lawrence put it together.
Yeah.
And
shout out to Jay.
Right, shout out to Jay. Yep. And there was like 4 or 5, 6 of us, and it was called 615 Live, and we were doing the same shit. We were just doing cover songs and all that shit, and all I had to do was Drake records.
Yeah.
With it, bro, it was so fun to perform Drake records to a live band,
Yeah.
and we did like fucking half dozen rehearsals and just never went anywhere with it. So when I see you guys make it, and these guys perform for great groups of people, like it could be a party of 50 people up to a fucking
we've had a couple thousand.
There it is. Like I've seen them perform to a magnitude like a pretty big fucking crowd, dog. And I
didn't know it was still that. To that extent. That's crazy.
I mean, you get some of those bigger functions like 4th of July. We did Brentwood's 4th of July celebration.
Dope.
We'll do like Mardi Gras celebrations in New Orleans and things like that. You get companies like Lowe's that bring in all their management and C-suite people.
Yeah.
We played there in Vegas earlier this year, and they had like 3 rooms in the Venetian, 3 big ballrooms. And
wow.
they had different bands in every room. So it wasn't even just our band.
Yeah.
There was 2 other bands there too, but different styles. So I mean, there's a market and
it really
there's
is
opportunity.
Very much.
It can literally be your job if you want it to be.
Yeah. Think about that. I remember back during those times when we were doing the 615 Live thing, and Jay like telling us, it was like, guys, like there's so many opportunities for these type scenarios. Like think about if they got booked for a cruise line and that was it. Like literally for the season, or for for a stretch of like 8 weeks, all you're doing is living on a fucking cruise boat and performing every night for
that's
tours.
Funny you say that. My father does that.
Oh, dope! Shout out Pops.
Yeah, right now, that's what he's been doing.
Dude, that is a lane, and you can work 6 months out or X amount of weeks out of the year and pay your fucking year salary. You know what I'm saying? Like it's incredible the opportunities that come about with that type of shit. But I think that's so dope to see you guys doing that. I applaud myself for bringing that up, actually, just because I didn't want to miss that, because I think that's such a attribute for yourself, being able to. Do you like performing covers?
I actually do. I think that if you are with the right situation, the right setup. I love, shout out to Downtown Band Entertainment. I love my DTB fam. It's a great group of musicians. It's Nashville's top musicians. I mean, and if we're not doing that, we're on the road with other artists, backing them up, writing, arranging in the studio, things of that nature. And so, to be able to perform with these incredible musicians, you're having a great time.
You look like you are.
Oh my
That's
God.
why I ask, and because if you would have said I would have been like, well, goddamn, you had me fooled, because it looks like you're having a blast when you do that.
Listen to some of these people play. Like I forget to sing sometimes. I'm like, bruh, did you just play that? Sis, did you just sing that? Oh,
that live band shit's different.
But it's therapy.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a secret to most. I work in healthcare during the week too.
Yeah.
I love nursing. I love taking care of people. I need both. But if I didn't have the opportunity to perform with these folks and exchange this energy and have this outlet, it wouldn't be the same for me.
Yeah.
I need it.
Yeah, I get that. That makes perfect sense too. What was what led you to the EP? Like last time we spoke, I can't even remember like in reference to what I think I'm such a big fan of Robin Raynelle and have been for so many years. And I've been in a position where I've been able to meet her numerous times, and like, you know, like it's a thing where me and Robin, we show love. I love the hell out of this woman, and she knows it, and I support everything she does. But when I built the podcast, I was so fucking anxious to have Robin on it because I knew like that was just a big thing for myself. But then I don't even think when you came through, it was based around a project. It wasn't based around anything. It was just me fanning the fuck out and finally getting Robin on my show.
That's crazy because I didn't know you were on. I didn't know you did.
Yeah,
you did.
Yeah. She pulled up before.
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know. I'm about to go back and watch it.
We just talked.
Yeah.
We talked.
But it was from a fan's perspective. I mean, real talk.
Oh, that's dope.
I loved it. I enjoyed it. I don't think you know, but I needed it at the time.
Oh.
Like for sure. Y'all know I'm big on being mommy.
Yeah.
And
You're a good mommy.
thank you.
Absolutely.
Jordan, you hear that? No.
Yeah, he knows.
Yeah, no, that's my round. Jordan's my baby. But, you know, for a long time, it was just important to me to lock in as a mom. And I enjoyed every opportunity that I had to perform. Or, you know, when you guys saw me at Ramen with Jelly.
Yeah, yeah.
Lido pulling me into, you know, live shows and whatnot. I definitely enjoy all those windows
Sure.
to come and be Robin Raynelle. And so when you hit me up to just come talk, I was like, I needed this because
Yeah, that's great.
I didn't get to do it a lot
Yeah.
at that time, you know?
Yeah, and I was so even though it took me 200 episodes to get you there, I'm so glad that I remember like moments of that podcast where we just had moments. It was great to finally like sit down with you and just, you know, run through your mind a little bit and you explain to my network just what it's like, you know, because like I said, the collaborative efforts you put forth over the course of X amount of years through the city, it's a track record of it on its own. But I think it's so interesting that like to see the things you're doing now. How old is young man now?
19.
See what I'm saying? Like that's a young man.
Sophomore year.
And we've watched this boy grow up,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
And the fact that he's a young man now, and you're able to maybe be Robin Raynelle that we all see a little bit more now. Is that what kind of led you to my love?
Yeah. So me and Nice met when I was, I want to say, like 7 months pregnant with Jordan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
God, that's how you put a timeline on something.
Not too much. Hey, not too much.
Nah, like in a good way. In a
No,
good way.
you're right.
You
Went to do a
full-fledged.
feature for artists, and Nice comes in because he produced a track, and this kid comes in. I think you had braids at that point. Did I make that up?
I did.
20 years ago, Nice had braids.
Because every time we have this conversation, I forget that. Yeah,
Nah,
I see
you had
myself-
braids.
Once
I did
upon
have
a
braids.
time.
My dad brought me because my dad would always take me to sessions, especially when I was pregnant. He would.
Oh, okay.
Just a protector. But this kid walks in and they're like, "Yeah, he's the producer," and there's a drum set set up in a in the room.
But you play percussion, aren't you? Yeah, I knew that.
Bro was like, "Hey, how y'all doing?" Like beeline to the drum set,
Yep.
just started playing.
Started
And we were
Nick
like,
Cannon
"Oh,
in that
okay.
thing.
All right.
Yeah. No, it like
He was cold.
I think it triggered something because I got my first drum set when I was 13. I remember I had moved here, and then for like about 10 months, and we went back to Japan, and my parents had got me a drum set. I was 13 then, so I was
Going.
going on that for about 2 years. Then we moved back when I was 15, and I couldn't bring it with me. So I think it was just like a nostalgic thing. So yeah, I turned into like a little kid.
The moment you saw the drum set, she's talking,
I
that's
just
dope.
I was like, whoa. So I like immediately ran into the room. But yeah,
Do you own a drum set now, Nice?
I don't.
Somebody get this man a drum
gotta
set.
get you a drum
I ain't
set.
played drums since I was 15. Yeah,
Yeah, you need a drum set.
no facts.
If he made you feel like that when she's talking about 20 years ago, maybe we need to get one
Get it.
accessible to you, Nice.
Never forget it.
Keep going. What were you saying?
I
That's
was
how you
just
met
gonna
Nice.
say, since then,
Yeah.
we've been locked in.
Yeah.
Locked in.
We actually, a couple of our songs on 92Q, maybe 15, 16 years ago, I Let You Know. You remember that?
Wow.
So was another man, boy.
Wow.
I Let You Know. Like,
Yeah,
that
that's-
was, Jordan was like 2.
It was on 92Q?
It's on 92Q.
Shout out
yeah,
92Q.
Yeah.
I forgot all about that.
Yeah, so like we've been at it for a minute. So when it came to Love Me, the funny thing is the title track is 5 years old.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. We wrote it during COVID.
It was like before COVID, I believe. Was it? Nah.
I think it was 2020.
No, it was summer 2020.
That's crazy.
Right.
COVID was 5 years ago.
He played the track, and I just remember I was like, "This is amazing," and
Yeah.
I had him loop it, and the pen just
Going.
moving.
Yeah.
That's how the track made me feel.
Oh, that's awesome.
And, I've been in love with it for 5 years.
No, facts.
Anxious to drop it?
One of my favorites.
Yeah, but I feel like there was a timing aspect for me. I think you can feel when the timing is right. Again, like my little man is a grown man.
Yeah, facts.
And really having time to spend with it, get it out, nurture it, promote it.
Right.
I think it was about timing.
Yeah.
And so we recorded Can't Walk Away last summer.
Yep.
That was like this time last summer.
The third song on the EP.
The third song on the EP. And that dog was earlier this year, like January,
It was like
February.
a few months after that. Yeah.
I think we did that dog like January, February this year.
We might have. I feel like they were like back to back because
You might be right.
you might be right. I don't know, but I feel like they were recorded that same year, maybe just later.
So even with Love Me, y'all didn't re-record it 5 years later?
Nah,
That's
bro.
interesting to hear.
I just mixed it again. I just remixed it. So.
That's interesting to hear.
And I was scared because I thought that there was a possibility that you might have had to re-record it just because I've evolved a little more with even just recording and engineering and everything.
Yeah.
So I was like, but then I'm like, we pulled it off. So and the song was already amazing. So I'm glad we didn't have to re-record it because I don't think it would have.
It wouldn't
have been the same.
Yeah.
So I'm glad. Pulled it off.
NYSE has always been that kind of that producer within the city. Like from my perspective, NYSE has always been the one that's like down for the R&B tip. You know what I'm saying? Like there's you know what I mean? Like each one of them out here, and I won't even mention names because then people get in their feelings. But like it seems like each producer or like top tier producer that would come to immediate conversation when you start talking about I need beats. If you need an R&B one, though, the list slims up a little bit. And I'm not saying that those producers couldn't provide that, but it's just like from what they showcase or what they're known for. Like, that's just not a sound that you hear regularly from those type guys. Right. But NYSE is one that as you think back, like it's something that NYSE has always been able, it's a ball that he's always been able to dribble pretty good. Yeah. And then fast forward, absolutely. But fast forward to like your current work with like Kane Comfort, et cetera, because he's one of those artists that kind of, he bounces back and forth. He's all over the damn place. He's an amazing creator. But you're able to like showcase both in that world. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then to switch back, like when Robin approached you with the Love Me project, I'm sure it was like, oh, hell yeah, now it's time to go slow it down some more.
Yeah. Most definitely will.
Sonically, I mean, I've told you, I think you're an anomaly. He can cross-pollinate across genres.
Yeah.
And it's still unique. You know that it's him, but yet and still, like any genre you hit, like
it works.
You know, it works.
Yeah, it definitely works. Yeah. Nice.
Appreciate it.
And I've been able to like witness it firsthand for like so long. It seems like when you reference back to like the work y'all did back from like 92 Q days, and then like B Howard was one of my closest friends for X amount of years, and still a great friend of me now. Like it's a phone call away, and you managed his whole career as far as production wise. Like it was rare when you heard B Howard on something other than a NYSE record. And with the pod, luckily NYSE has been able to pop his head in here just for being that guy and being able to showcase, like from the B Howard to the Kane Comfort, and now with this EP with Robin. But it was still interesting to me when she told me that NYSE was pulling up with her. Like I just didn't, it was just one that I just didn't recognize, but it didn't surprise me either, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But why just 3 records?
They were finished and we were ready to get it out.
Hell yeah.
We were definitely going to get back in and, rinse and repeat. But it was just time. And I was really itching to get something out. Yeah. It's been so long.
Yeah, we had a conversation. Like I remember us just having a conversation this past summer. Like, man, I think it's just time to hone in a little more. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And just to take advantage of that energy we've been putting out. Yeah. And so it was like let's get to it. So we had those records already made. I think, and the crazy thing about it, we hadn't tapped in I feel like was Love Me the last record that we actually like got in the studio, actually like recorded
before last summer.
Yeah.
So,
5 years.
COVID
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we hadn't worked in 5 years.
Yeah. But like Nice says, he like develops every day from a production standpoint. So I'm sure like fast forward 5 years, there's pretty tricks of the trade that Nice has done picked up that he'd love to implement into some Robin Raynelle records. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And that was just the not the icing on the cake, but we was just, what do you call it?
A little extra sauce. Like that.
Yeah. We was just breaking the ice because that was just something to let everybody know that we finna tap in.
Yeah.
Do something crazy.
What does it look like now moving forward, Robin? Like did it cure the itch or you like you're a presence in the city to where like I was excited to see the EP drop. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because there really wasn't like a build up for it from my perspective. You're in my algorithm, don't get me wrong. But I probably saw it maybe 2 weeks out or so. I don't know how early the campaign.
Probably about.
See, and that's not like a huge campaign behind that. A locally recognized campaign, but like, you know, it's not like a huge push. I can see it's just you wanting that. All right, I got to get some shit out. Yeah. Like, I understand that part of it. But now with it out, are we back in the studio? What are we doing?
We're definitely locking back in. So I think we talked about this a little bit too. Even putting that out is kind of a warm up.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, hey, we're here.
Yeah. I think it's great
keep it going.
to capitalize like off the recent success of Step Brothers 4. Mm-hmm. Like when people hear Step Brothers 4, like from a new consumer stand base, like some people are real late to this Starlito and Don Tripp train. Right. And when they tap the fuck into it, there's a creditable vocalist on the one record on this album. You know what I mean? And they're going to be like, who's this chick? Sure. They look at the credits, they see a name named Robin Raynelle. Well, it's a lot better to type in Robin Raynelle and see a recent EP within the past couple of weeks than to see a shit ton of features. Like there are a shit ton of features. I'm talking like 50 plus as soon as you type her name in. All from the most creditable artists this city's ever had. Yeah. Like facts. And some even more recognizable to outside consumers.
Right.
That was something I think that we recognized too. You know, if you, with that dropping or anybody else that dropped, you know, for the past 10 years or so, my last EP was 2014. And so not having something recent that people could go look up, you know, I wanted to change that. Yeah. And it was just time to do it.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense to me though, even from like that side of it. But it also makes me curious about like how it ain't gonna be 5 more years before we get a new EP. Right? You see what I'm saying? Like now, I think now like you've like with the EP, it brings you back to the front of the line. Sure. If you ask me, you know what I mean? There's not many. It's hard to say. There's not many people that can do that. You know what I'm saying? That can take 5 years off from an EP, do so many creditable features to where you're still known and you're always going to be known just because of the longevity of your career. But to just be like, hey, don't forget about me. Sure. With a nice 9-minute fucking body of work that's just going to remind everyone that Robin Raynelle is still Robin Raynelle, and she's still fully capable of doing everything she's done for the past 2 decades. Sure. That's crazy, right? Yeah. More. Yeah. But just like, you know what I'm saying, just from that, you know, like it's insane to me, Robin, but it makes me so anxious. I want a fucking album. I want an album. God, I want an album with all these. I think an album with like just a little bit of that, the Love Me vibe, like just the slow and just beautiful stuff that you put out. Sure. But then let some of them motherfucking features you've given out over the years come back some. Sure. And man, dude, sure. Robin's probably the most slept on artist that could put out the dopest project ever if she just started calling motherfuckers. But hey, I need a favor. Yeah. What would that be like? Golly, it would be lit. But yeah, we need an album. I want an album.
You're gonna get it.
I hope so.
Y'all are gonna get it.
Not to like pressure you into it or anything. I mean, you just dropped a 3-song EP after 5 years, so I'm very thankful for that. Don't get it twisted.
Pressure is there.
But I definitely. You never dropped an album.
Nah, you know, it's encouragement, and I will say this because, like you said, we didn't do a big push ramp up. That was kind of like that's what this is. Yeah. But the way that it's been received and all the folks just reaching out and the reposts and the messages and the text messages. I mean, genuinely, everything that you said here today, I have chills and I want to cry a little bit.
Oh,
I'm not going to because it's going to ruin my makeup. Just being received has been amazing, and I think part of the reason that we can disappear for a little while and come back is because Nashville has never forgotten about me. You know, artists call and they say, hey, let's collab. I'm going to put this out. And that has been happening over the past 2 decades.
Yeah, facts.
If there's big shows that folks want to bring me out to be a part of, you know, my friends won't let people forget about me.
Right.
And so thank you to everybody that constantly just continues to be in my corner that way, you included.
Oh, yeah. I've been a fan for so long, dude. But luckily I've been in a position where I've always been able to tell you I'm just such a huge fan. But I've seen you with your boy. God, 100 times. Like and what? Yeah, right.
I take him everywhere.
Yeah, I know you do. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, but I over the years, man, we've watched that young man grow to what he is now, and like, I mean, he's a young man now, but.
Let me brag on him a little bit.
Yeah.
I need to brag on him. So he goes to MTSU.
Yeah.
He's majoring in Spanish.
Okay.
He's fluent. He started speaking Spanish, I want to say 7th, 8th grade.
Oh, wow.
8th grade, COVID hit.
Wow.
They went out for spring break. Mm-hmm. They didn't go back to school. So, like, I watched him lock in with, like, the Duolingo app. I'm seeing him watching telenovelas. And first it was like telenovelas with English subtitles. And then I see the English subtitles go away as he starts understanding the lingo.
Yeah.
And then I see Spanish subtitles. So he's like reading it in Spanish, watching it in Spanish. Right. So by the time that he took official class in high school, he's in the 10th grade, they moved him to advanced Spanish on the 3rd day.
Wow.
And so he graduated 2024, and you know, teachers will come and tell you how they felt about your child. Students will come and tell you, and just the way that they bragged on him. And they're like, hey, there's a Spanish teacher. He wasn't even in my class, but I would have him come and help me teach to other people that English was his second language.
Sure.
And he just like gladly did it. He's just a really solid human.
He is.
So smart.
You raised him.
He's not a follower.
Yeah.
Man,
if you see him, you know he's not a follower.
So he's brilliant. But on top of that, man, he got a swag out of this world. Like he like, have you seen him?
Recently? When was the last time I saw him?
Some pictures.
Man,
you'll have to.
Man, he got this Rick James swag going on right now. That's like super.
Was he at the Lido release?
He was, and you know what?
That's when I seen him.
That is, and that wasn't too long after he did the Rick James.
Yeah. I seen him.
Nah, he's smooth.
Yeah, I seen him with it. It took me a second to remember if I seen him there, but I did, and I remember shaking his hand. But he knows me. I mean, he's met me 100 times, but at the same time,
he was like my friend. I'm like, no, that's Jordan. That's my kid.
That's crazy.
Man, it's crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Nice. You got kids, right?
Yeah.
How many kids you got?
I got 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How old are they?
My daughter is 18. And my son is 12.
Hell yeah, we all got big kids, bro. I got a 19-year-old daughter. She got a 19-year-old boy.
Yeah.
Told y'all, we're fucking old.
Now we getting old.
I love it. I don't give a fuck.
We're seasoned.
Hell yeah, we are. I'm OG. I don't even care. Everywhere I go, being back on the road with these young fucks.
Right.
Like, y'all can be outside, but I got to go to bed.
Right? You have no idea.
I got to go to bed.
You have no idea.
Yeah.
That happens constantly. Where's Quinsko? Oh, he went back to the hotel, bro.
Do you ever... every blue moon, just be like, okay, guys, I'm gonna stay out for
absolutely
like an hour and a half.
For sure.
Yeah. And then like you suffer for 3 days after that, but
definitely,
it was worth it.
I called into work. It happened in Atlanta when we went to Atlanta. It was probably like 4 or 5 weeks ago. Atlanta, Georgia. I turned the fuck up. But then fast forward, PA, nothing. I missed Chicago show. I had the girl, so I missed Chicago. Fast forward, and then this past weekend we were in Fort Wayne, Indiana, all the way down. I didn't do shit.
Yeah.
Kicked it that night, had a good time and shit, but not what you're thinking about at all.
Well, I think people, they assume that that's what it's like every weekend.
Yeah.
But especially for the OGs.
Yeah, not the OGs.
Listen, this gig is over. If I can find a little glass of wine and a melatonin, I'm going to go ahead and go back to my hotel.
Right. Facts. But thing about, I just be on my feet, man, and I'd be up there for numerous sets. Like I'm doing 3 or 4 artists set on this tour. And then just Fort Wayne recently, we had an audition for like one of Indiana's own came out. And he's a homie of mine, so I'll spin your sets. But like doing the math, I was on stage literally standing at that booth for 4.5 hours. Wow. It's fucking, it wore me out, y'all. Y'all should see me.
Long time.
I couldn't wait to get back to the hotel and just lay down, bro. Yeah. And when I did, out. Forget about it. But anyway, that's just part of being old. But I still have fun.
I do feel like even like when you're in the moment, you don't even realize it's been 4 hours until you think about it. You're like, okay, I am tired because I have been up here vibing out for 4 hours. It was a vibe.
Yep.
But your girl was tired.
Yep, so, that's it. What got me the time thing, like thinking about it, is when it was almost in the night. I probably had like 3 or 4 records left of the final set, and I had to piss.
Yep.
Straight up.
Yep.
Like I'm talking about to where maybe like an hour or 2 in, it's like, okay, damn, I got to piss. Oh, we're cool. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about with like 3 or 4 songs left at that moment I just mentioned, bro. Somebody watch this shit. Don't let the fucking, if the song ends, switch it. You know, like I had to tell somebody because, dude, I've got to go piss.
Yes.
That's horrible, but it happened. But 4 fucking hours, bro, it's going to happen. Mm-hmm. But I didn't even think about the shit until it was time.
Yeah.
I was like, damn. Oh, yeah, I've been here 4.5 hours.
We're at that age, we can't risk it, though. The body's talking, you got to go.
Facts. And, dude, I was uncomfortable. Because otherwise, I'm going to wait. I got 4 songs left, man. What is that, 12, 15 minutes? Like, nope. Time to go. Anyway, when's your next endeavor on the road as far as the live stuff?
This weekend, I'm pretty much booked every weekend.
Flex. Jesus.
Michigan Friday and then Memphis on Saturday.
Okay.
Pretty much every weekend we got something going.
Dope. That's a good problem to have.
Let me hold something.
Yeah, for real.
Need it.
You want
y'all hiring?
College tuition?
Nah.
Because that payment's due Monday.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's a hefty one, too.
Yeah.
But hey.
He got some scholarships.
I'm sure he did.
Jordan. Oh, thank you. But
right.
Yeah.
There's a lane, though, for what that's Spanish shit, bro. There is a.
I don't know. He going to kill the game with that one.
Bro, it's the best thing to be ever. To be bilingual would be incredible. And we all could be that if we just applied ourselves. Maybe not as good as he is, by no means. But, man, I wish I would have learned Spanish.
I feel like if I would have locked in a little earlier, like 18, 19, just the way my brain is set up now, like I didn't even realize that, what day it was until an hour
Exactly.
ago.
It was too much. My sister, when she was in high school, she was like a beta epsilon. She was a really smart young lady. And she took French.
Yeah.
And she was like, this big, I don't know why, it's stupid, I don't know none. Even being like the caliber of student she was, she'll admittedly say, I barely remember any of that shit. Never got to go to France. Never, none of that type shit. I wish I would have learned Spanish, is what my sister says. You could
That's
use.
right, because you lived in Japan.
I lived in Japan and still didn't want to take it. I was trying to take French. My parents were like, "You live in Japan?"
She's like, "For what?"
Right. But I'm like, "All right, cool." So I took it I failed it my first year on purpose because I was mad because they made me take it. Then aced it my second year, but then by that time it was time to go. So
you remember any of that?
Nope.
Hard language to learn? Seems like it would be.
It actually wasn't. Although they have like 3 different alphabets.
Yeah.
But no,
sounds crazy.
It was actually easy.
Yeah, I never had to get academically. I never was like I had to take a language. It was just never a thing for me, and unfortunately. But if it had been, I probably wouldn't have applied myself. I barely applied myself to anything in school, unfortunately. Yeah. But looking back, wish I would have took on Spanish. Seems like it would have been the move. Right. Well, I'm super glad though that you guys both were able to come here and chill and hang out with me because I'm big fans of you both. But I'm so excited for you, Robin, just for the simple fact you're just cooking, man. The fact that you've had that in your mind for 5 years that ever since y'all recorded "Love Me," like you admitted on, like you've had it just kind of tucked away until the timing was right. But for you to like drop a project openly admitting that the timing is right, it says so much. It's so much more of a different response than the first time I had you on the show. First time I had you on the show, like I said, I was fanboy. I was just fanning out, and I just wanted to expose you to the people that were tuning into the show, etc. But now, anybody that's caught that episode obviously already knows who you are. But I just think it's interesting that you're here with a body of work that you're proud of and that you were anxious to deliver. You know what I mean? I just don't want that flame to die down, and I don't want you to lose sight of how like excited it makes me because it does, dude. You're a great person.
She lit.
She is, man.
She lit.
I want you to stay in that mode, and I think now, especially with the youngin being in college, you know what I'm saying? Like it really opens up the door for you a little bit more to focus, you know, to really just cook and do what you've always done, but to your caliber,
right,
at your own pace, and just, you know, I just don't make us wait 5 years for an EP again.
You won't.
Okay.
You won't.
And when you drop an album, do you know what you're going to call it?
We have no idea.
I was just curious.
It's a timing thing.
Yeah, but all the timing stuff, it makes me think. Right, I get that too, and obviously, if you would have had like this immediate answer, like I always said, if I ever dropped an album, it would be called this. Well, if you had that answer, you'd immediately be looking for that record, and if that record's not there, you'd be trying to forcefully create something just to cater to that title, and it probably wouldn't happen the same way.
Right.
I think you're hitting the nail on the head. You add pressure when you title things, when you date things unnecessarily.
Yep.
Because at that point you're working against a timeline, or like you said, you're working against. Well, we said this was going to be the name of the album, so the song we need a song that's going to hit this way, and you totally have just busted up the whole point of being a creative.
Yep. Exactly. That's it.
I do believe the reason that this project has been as successful as it, you know, in my eyes, is because we did it the way we wanted to. There was no one saying you have to do it like this, or it needs to be done by this time. Even when it came down to taking photos for the cover, Childish Art, shout out to you. He did that. We shot it at Golden Pony. It was like back in April. I'm like, hey, I got some outfits that I like, and I like Golden Pony. Let's go see what we can come up with. And we did probably like 5 different looks that day.
Oh,
but didn't really have in mind that these would potentially be the cover for this. But, you know, it's just organically, we just did what we wanted to do.
Yeah.
The way we wanted to do it.
Yeah.
And I think for sure any project that we're going to work on or put out, we want to do it that way.
Yeah. So it's nice home base as far as production?
Has always been.
Yeah.
Has always been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I do. I love working with everyone that I've worked with over the years. You know, Nashville has the most talented, incredible producers and creatives for sure. I do feel super blessed that this one has always been in my corner, and we are friends. I mean, we're family. We've been family for a long time. Like I said, we met when I was 7 months pregnant.
Yeah.
And so we have seen each other through some life transitions.
Sure.
You know.
Yeah.
But
those are the best kind, by the way.
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I feel comfortable. You know, if I'm singing and it's off,
Nice gonna be able to run it. Try it one more time.
Yeah, no, it's out of love, and I don't get offended. You know, because he understands me. He knows how to pull out the best version, and always pushes me to get there. So.
Yeah.
And it's always been organic too. I think that's been our process and how we create music is just dealing with life. Like when we come, when she pulls up, like we check each other's like temperament. Like we see, like we talk about life.
Yeah,
like it's damn near like a therapy session first, and then it's like from there. Then it's like, okay, where do we go? Like how are we feeling creatively? You know what I'm saying, based on the vibes. Based on the vibes.
I totally get it, man.
Life, so
that is you though, Robin, to a tier. Like you Robin does that with me. Like you saw her ask about the girls and shit. I don't know if that was on the pod or before, but you always do that. You know what I mean? That's just like not as silly as it sounds. Like not everyone does that type shit. But it says something about somebody's character. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not a small talker. Like I want to know people.
Right? Fun fact, Nice is the same way. Like when you were getting ready, shout out Robin getting ready, making me a Nice wait forever. Y'all have no idea. I'm just playing. But Nice Nice was like, so what's up, man? How's life, Squints?
Yeah.
Genuinely.
It's like, oh shit, here we go. What's up? You know what I mean? But it just means something, man. It sets people apart. But when I talk about two people like, Nice and the producer Nice and the artist Robin Raynelle, it makes sense why you two click the way you do from that creative aspect and been able to for so long and be able to come right back to that place, no matter the timeline, no matter what. I don't know how often you two speak, but from the creative aspect, no matter the timeline, you're able to tap right back in. Let's do a quick refresh, see where we're at, and then let's get to work. And it seems like that's always going to be a thing. I just hope that I'm going to say it again. I hope it like this one puts you out there, Robin. I'm a cheer for you, man, every time. So the more you give me to cheer about, the louder I'm going to cheer. But I love the feature shit because I can always rely on that. Like I said, anytime a Lido project pops up, Robin's there. Most of the time when the Jelly Roll project pops up, Robin's included somewhere, or he's performing in the city. Robin's probably there. Have you wrote? What about this? The songs that are available right now on Love Me, you wrote them all.
Yeah.
Songwriters. Do you ever sit with songwriters? Are you open to that?
I am open
because you know a shit ton of songwriters.
Yeah, I'm for sure open to it. I can't say that I've done it a lot, but I'm definitely open to it. I'm thinking because I don't want to say something to put my foot in my mouth.
Right.
I also think there's a formula because I have written with people before in the past, and it was kind of like not fun.
Yeah. It's got to be the right vibe. It's got to work.
If people are not truly collaborative and aren't hearing each other, or kind of like, that was cool what you said, but I want to say this instead. You know, kind of get a little dismissive. I have run into that before. So I think it has somewhat turned me off to it a little bit.
Yeah.
I think it, and too, that type of situation determines, like, a lot of times it depends on the intention of the song.
Yeah.
Like when you write from a personal standpoint, like a lot of times you don't want somebody to write with you on that aspect. But you know, when it's like, hey, we need a song about so and so, then a lot of times those are kind of easier to be, you know, to collaborate with. And but still, like, you might run into people that are kind of a little more ego driven and like, well, I want to do this.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
you should write with David Ray.
Yeah.
I love David Ray.
I know you do. And he's a pretty creditable songwriter nowadays.
Amazing. Yeah.
But that's one, like, even like to get away from like a writer's round type scenario or environment, like, so to speak, like maybe call up an old buddy named David Ray and just be like, hey, you want to cook one with me? Yeah. I would love to see where that direction would take you. Not that I don't love the 3 records that you just wrote and you just gave to the world. I'm so fucking thankful for, but I know you wrote them because you're just that type of artist, and I get that. And even from like your experience, like on the show where you talked about the features and stuff, I remember you saying, like, first off, I gotta hear the record, I gotta like the record, I gotta want to be a project of the record, and you gotta give me the ability to create for the record.
Sure.
Right?
Sure.
That's what you told us.
Yeah. And we definitely like collabed on a lot of the rights too.
Of course. But
you're right.
I think that's important though in this modern day industry.
Yeah.
As far as the songwriting and the collab goes, it's just a thing now. It gives you
more perspective.
Yeah. You're way more open to creating from different elements of, you know, different perspectives, so to speak, and having those different elements thrown into that witch's brew, you know, get you a hell of a potion sometimes.
Again, I love David Ray. He is another personable person.
Yeah.
He
amazing human being.
Genuinely just like checks in, and I don't
love
see him
that
a
guy
lot at all. I want to say the last time I saw him was when we did the ACMs with Jelly.
Okay, flex.
Back. But even then, like, just hanging, you know, he's
great human.
But he's definitely called me like for some projects and some demo work in the past, and it's a good vibe. It's the right situation.
That's what I'm saying. And I knew that name would strike a chord with you. Yeah. But at the same time, I think that would be a fucking awesome person to get in the room with you two. Like, if that is just from the heavens above, if they could create that scenario, that would be...
Yeah.
Nah, I'm game.
Facts.
Oh, dude.
David Ray, hey.
You ever met D-Ray?
Nah, I never met him.
Dude, that's a badass white boy right there, bro. Yeah. From so many aspects. So cold with it, bro. I love that dude. Shout out DJ Coop. DJ Coop asked me outside, we were talking about the top 3 that I haven't had on the pod.
Sure.
Because it's a very slim list at this point in my career. Yeah. Flex. Ryan Upchurch. Young Buck. And David Ray.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I know Buck's going to happen soon. Church, but David Ray, you boy, I've said it on this pod 100 times.
I feel like everything you speak, though, you manifest and it comes to
Facts.
fruition.
Yeah,
so,
really do.
Yeah. Power in that.
Yeah, there's definitely power in that. So that's why I keep talking. Yeah, shout out Coop, man. Yeah, I love that dude, man. Big changes over here at Streets 99.3, and Coop's in front of that shit, man.
Either one of y'all go to sleep. I don't know when y'all sleep.
Right. I literally said it to him earlier. Yesterday on his story, he was in Miami, and today he's fucking back in Nashville building a studio.
Having a wonderful time. Yeah.
He's on a yacht yesterday. Now you're in there flexing, making fucking bottles pop and shit. Now he's right back here laying linoleum in our new studio. Shout out to DJ Coop. So today, August 22nd, visual. Don't we have a visual?
Yeah. So we're dropping a video for that dog.
Okay. Who shot the visual?
Super excited. So Cruz Control Media.
Shout out Cruz Control Media, man. I was just on his show.
Cruz is so dope.
Yeah.
We linked organically. He hit me up for the 90-second reel to just collab on that, and we started talking, and he was just telling me all that he has going on, and I'm like, well, let's work.
Yeah.
And he's quick, professional.
He gets after
it. Turns things around really quickly. Yep. We've shot quite a bit of content that you'll see.
Yeah, he don't sleep a lot either.
No,
yeah,
I don't know how y'all don't sleep.
Yeah, just stay going. But anyway,
that dog.
Yeah, that dog. I'm so anxious. I did not know in real time. I knew the visual dropped today, but I did not know that Cruz shot it. Shout out Cruz. Yes, like I said, I was recently on his show. It just came out a couple weeks ago. But yeah, that was. Shout out Cruz. He's a good dude. He was on the pod here recently too.
He's hilarious too.
Yeah, good dude.
Yeah.
But he's got a good vision. And shot to the headquarters. He just built that spot over there. That's a great creative space. Yeah. And
he knows how to see your vision.
He definitely does. Is that how you feel about that dog video?
Yeah, it was just fun. I called up some of my besties, like my A1s. Mm-hmm. They came and joined my nieces or dancing in the video. We did a little choreography spot. Try to get Nice to make a little cameo, but he didn't want to be seen.
What?
I didn't. Nah, it was not that at all.
Just kidding.
You didn't pull up?
I was there.
Okay.
For what?
For the video.
I was there.
You popped in, but you're like, I don't want to.
I didn't know. I was just coming for support. I didn't know I was supposed to do it.
Bro, you did the record, bro.
I had some choreography for you, but you didn't want to learn it. This was fine.
That would have been great. I would have did that shit. Robin should have called me. I would have took Nice's spot in the fucking dance.
Next video, I'm calling you.
Yeah, I would have been there.
Yeah, but it was really fun. It was just kind of like hanging out with my peoples. So that dog, I think, is a really fun song. I do feel like it's a female anthem. I think one of the taglines is, "You ain't the only one. I got that dog in me." So from a female perspective, though, obviously the song deals more with relationships, but I do think in business, be it entertainment, even in the healthcare world,
about it like that.
When people see you, this is my experience. You definitely have to figure out a way to let people know that you do have that dog in you, but respectfully.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to get labeled as, the angry black bad woman or the emotional woman.
Or just too nice and you can walk all over.
Or just too nice and you can walk all over. So we have some cute little puppies in the video.
Oh, okay.
But some of the symbolism is, these are cute little puppies, but they're still dogs.
Yeah.
And they will bite
you.
It.
No, I fucking get it.
Yeah.
So, I'm anxious to see the video. In real time, I haven't seen the video. You know what time it comes out?
I don't. But
damn, I wish we knew. Anyway, this premieres on the 22nd. This is coming out in real time. The video is available 2 fucking day, like for sure. I just don't know what time. This premieres at 10 a.m. So normally it's a little bit after that anyway.
Yeah.
So anyway, be on the lookout for that. When that time develops, I'll make sure that it's in the description below. So that way they can tap the fuck in. If you tap that link and it says premiering in X amount of hours, hit that reminder button and tap the fuck in or subscribe. What channel is it going to be on? Yours or
YouTube? Yeah.
Oh, dope.
Might be both.
Shout out Cruz though, man. It's dope to hear this affiliation with that because I literally was just with that guy. But yeah, dude, that's exciting. As far as like a solo Robin Raynelle visual, that's fire. I'm excited with some choreographies and puppies and shit. Like, I'm with it.
We got some more reels coming too. That I had a lot of fun just in the creative process. I love creating.
Yeah.
I love creating choreography and moments and staging and blocking. So.
Yeah. Do you like the element like to be as OG as we are? Mm-hmm. Do y'all like having to do it so much more, it seems like visually, like for the visual aspect? Like it seemed like back when we would all get together for one day and get in front of a camera.
Mm-hmm.
Or if we do a show, there'd be a camera or something like that. But now there's a camera everywhere we go. And everything you look at, it's a content-driven world, especially in this market or this industry. So, like now with an EP, obviously there's a lane just wide open for Rob and Raynelle to produce all kinds of reels and different scenarios and recycling these 3 songs. You can make 10 different reels for each song from 10 different locations, 10 different scenarios, and put them all out. And you're not going to miss with all of them, I promise. Like, 80% may not see one, but 40% is going to see the next one. Like, it's going to happen. But that's a big part of that is continuously feeding that machine. Right. So I think that's interesting to hear that, a new visual out now as of today, but to take some of that and to chop it up into the reels and do the one takes and stuff like you were talking about, meeting Cruz through. I think those things are important for you.
Yeah.
But you start watering this plant, Robin, it may get big.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the hope, organically, but big in the right way.
Yeah.
Big in the work is work, and anything that you are dedicating your time and attention and just physical space to, it's going to be some work, but it's the work that we love.
Exactly.
And so I want to do more of that.
Yeah.
That's fulfilling.
Yeah.
It feels good. Gives me life.
Yeah. You're a great person, Robin. I'm so glad to just be affiliated with you, just to where I get the opportunity to sit down with Robin Raynelle, and she brings my friend Nice. We're able to talk about something that I've been so anxious for so long. Got a brand new EP from Robin, and I'm so excited because I know Lil Man is Lil Man now, and he's up, and I know that's been I know Mommy has been number 1 for so long. Not to say she's not number 1 no more, as far as like priority wise. But to know that boy has developed into such a great young human being, and to know that he is, he's hitting that adulthood stride now, and it's going to give Mommy an opportunity to create. And I'm so excited for you from that part of it, because I just, like I said, I just think you keep watering this thing, it's going to go. You know what I mean?
You saying that, I do want to tell all the parents, male, female, no matter what. I mean, if you have a gift, it's not going anywhere. But when you're gifted with a child, there are some people that can't have children and don't get to experience what it's like to be loved unconditionally and to be able to reciprocate it and to be their biggest cheerleaders. And I miss getting stressed out over math and Johnny and his damn 5 apples. It's time that you blink and it's over. Yep. So do not take that for granted. Your gifts will make room for you, but take care of your babies. Yeah. Lock in with your babies. They need you. They deserve you. They didn't ask to be here. Yeah. And that's something that I, for sure, 100% enjoyed and would never do it any differently. Yeah. Yeah.
Well said.
Yeah, greatly said. I wouldn't expect anything else, though. Because, like I said, man, you raised a hell of a young man, and he's always got this presence about him, like you said, the swag about him, bro. Like he's definitely cut from a different cloth, a Robin Raynelle cloth. Yeah.
Rita Robert Ryan, aka Simmy.
Okay, shout out Simmy, my guy.
He's right down the street from me, so we see each other a lot.
Tell him I love him, dude, and then we bring him up. I know you probably mentioned him to him last time you were here, but shout out Simmy, dude.
He loves you too.
I know he does, man. He's a great dude, man. I hate that I haven't seen him in so long. We used to be so locked in too.
Yeah. Yeah, he teaches at Antioch, math. Yep. He's got the Phi nonprofit organization, the Girls AAU League.
I think that had just started, or last time you were on the pod. He was a part of that last time on the pod. I remember us talking about this.
That started 2015, but it's grown. They've sent 18, 20 girls to college on scholarships.
Gotcha. Okay. See, I think we talked about this because I started inquiring, sort of like I'm doing now, just kind of inquiring about Simmy. But I love that guy. He's such a great guy. He's got a great heart, dude. But it makes sense that he's your fucking brother because you're the same type person. You really are.
Sure.
But yeah, dude, don't wait so long to come back. Okay.
I won't.
I can't believe it's been two. Please. Hopefully it's within 2 years. I can't believe it's been 2 years since you've been here.
I know. I thought it was last year, but it was August 2023.
Wow. Yeah. Man. Well, I'm glad that it sucks it took 2 years, but I'm so glad that when you came back, it's in this space. And then it's like I said, it's a new studio base from last time. It's a whole different vibe, but it's still the same energy when I get around Robin Raynelle, and even with Nice, I can't say nothing bad about Nice. I've never been able to.
Yes, you can.
I can. I can say a lot of shit, bro.
Yeah, you came in and flexed on us earlier.
Yeah, he did, man.
But it's fine.
What did he say? We said we haven't seen.
We hadn't talked to Montana in a second.
Yeah, shout out Tony Montana.
Yes, and he's like, well, I talked to him all
Bang Out Entertainment. Yeah, he popped up on my computer screen randomly, and I was like, "Damn, there's old Tony. Look!" And I was like, "She's like, oh yeah, shout out Montana." I was like, "Yeah, I ain't talked to him in a while." She's like, "Me neither. I hope he's doing." Yeah. And I was like, "I talked to him last week. I talk to him all the time. I tell him y'all say yeah."
Right.
Like, what, bro?
Thanks, bro.
Shout out, Tony. But yeah, man, shout out to you guys, man. You guys are great friends, and luckily you're just both extremely talented to where I have no problem at all ever bringing you guys over here and talking shit with you, man. I love it. It makes me happy as fuck. If it's not from a production aspect with one of the many talented people you work with, nice. It just so happened to be with my friend Robin Raynelle today. That makes me extremely happy that you guys are able to pull up and do this.
And we got to shout you out, man, and reciprocate that love because you provide. I feel like you got the OG podcast platform. Like,
Appreciate it, man.
Like y'all popped it off.
Yeah, I can honestly say it myself. Like nobody's been doing it longer. It has more hours put in. Like they may try to argue and say that, and I can argue with you all day. Most of them have my phone number. They can call me. But
your stamp of approval is platinum.
Thank you. Absolutely. I appreciate it.
And it means so much. And I can't thank you enough for just continuing to be the genuine soul that you are and just sharing this platform.
It's always yours. Yeah. I tell all my guests that you guys have heard this a million times now, but all my guests, anytime y'all want to talk that shit, just call me, man. Like I created this platform so we could sit and do things like this, and this is when it makes me the happiest, man. Because as we sit down and we discuss "Love Me," the new EP from Robin Raynelle, and the super producer Nice that she brung with him, that he produced the whole project, yada yada yada. We spoke about like our kids and like. It's a more raw and kind of authentic conversation to where it just so happens the fucking camera's on and there's microphones in our face. Right. This is the same kind of conversation we would have had if we just ran into each other somewhere. Right. It's just we're kind of enclosed in this room and we're forced to talk to each other longer than we want to, but at least with Nice.
Right. I talk to you.
Well, please, guys, come back and do it again.
Will do.
Okay?
Absolutely.
But in the meantime, be sure to tap in to Robin Raynelle's new EP.
Tap in.
Love Me. Right? Be sure to tap into Nice in his catalog. It stretches very long amongst a few cats we named B. Howard, Kane Comfort, our friend Robin.
I would love for you to release some of the stuff that nobody's heard of yours, but that's
right. Where's it at? Nice.
That's a whole nother conversation.
Mm-hmm. Right. That's when I'll get that. That's when I'll get that solo episode with Nice.
Yeah. I must definitely.
Yeah.
Right.
We're gonna speak that into existence.
I'm with it.
Yeah.
I'm with it too.
But you guys, please, anytime y'all want to talk some more shit, please come back and do it. You know what I mean? That dog.
That dog.
The video.
Yeah.
Today, sometime.
Get it.
The link is in the description below. Hopefully it's premiered by now or it's premiering just in a little while, but be sure to tap the fuck into Robin's new visual, sub to her channel, follow her on all social medias. Both of their social medias are listed below. Sound good?
Oh.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Yeah. I love y'all, man. Y'all know what it is. It's IGSSTS.com, chatOnCV.com, Nasty Nice, Miss Robin Raynelle. We out of here.
Bitch, we got views.